We seem to be always drawing a parallel with our mother tongue. So we always want to understand English or whatever language we're learning in terms of the language that we speak. And that is not a problem in itself. I think the problem comes when we don't understand that languages are seated in systems. Because when we try to find a connection, like a word per word type of connection, word to word, that is where the problem is. There is something between the words. It is like a computer system. You are in contact with the information on the screen, but something happens in the back that makes it possible for you to understand what is on the screen. And with language learning, it is the exact same thing. I'll give you an example. You just now said, I was trying to explain to my son the difference between very, much, and many. So what happens is that the word muito, or muitas, or muitos, in Portuguese is one word that accommodates different functions, but because it's one word, we see it as one thing. And then you have this one word in English turns into 3 different words. And so there is something between muito, muitas, muitas, and very, many, and much that we have to be able to spot, to identify, so that it becomes clear. In simple terms, what you have is that when you say muito bonito, it's completely different from saying eu tenho muito interesse. So it's the same word, but when you say muito bonito, you're talking about the intensity of bonito. And when you talk about muito interesse, you're talking about the quantity, the amount of interest. Because an adult will do that. An adult will say, but why is it different? Or why is much different from many, and why is it not all muito? And what is behind that is exactly our resistance to be open to what is not under our control and to what is not in our knowledge. So for me, learning a language is a constant exercise of flexibility and of just putting yourself to test, because you're constantly having the opportunity to be there, be here, be in the now, in the moment, in the place where you are with, So this is it's like a existential lesson that goes far beyond, how do we say this and that in English,